themselves. What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jackson looking to throw right away. And a catch made by Hopkins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. That was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere. That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get forward for a couple before he is banged down hard at the end. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Jackson going to keep it running right. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Jackson now. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point through the snowflakes, something good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now they'll fake it here on the end around and instead look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. That's complete, left side to Bateman. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 32 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Luke now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14. Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now Ali going to take it out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Henry out of the pistol. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 26.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. Back now in Baltimore. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 14 yards. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tonight.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. To throw again is Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Draymond Jones able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches, and then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.